Hola a todos, soy Mike. En este video vamos a aprender acerca de los pronombres reflexivos en español. Hi everybody, this is Mike. In this video, we're going to learn about reflexive pronouns in Spanish. Reflexive pronouns in Spanish are used when the subject and the object of a verb refer to the same entity, to the same subject. They indicate that the action of the verb is being performed by the subject on itself, right? And reflexive pronouns are usually placed before a conjugated verb, or they're usually attached to an infinitive, a gerund, or an affirmative command in the case of imperative form. The reflexive pronouns in Spanish are me for myself, te for yourself in the singular form, informal close relationships, tú, se for himself, herself, itself, themselves, yourselves, and yourself, formal, and nos for ourselves. Now, let's take a look on how they work with an example using the verb lavarse, to wash, like to wash oneself, right? Lavarse. So I say, yo me lavo las manos. I wash my hands. Here, me indicates that the subject, yo, is performing the action on himself. So when I say I wash my hands, the literal translation would be yo lavo mis manos. Funny thing, in Spanish, I can say yo lavo mis manos, it's understandable, but we most likely say me lavo las manos. Yo me lavo las manos. That's the way we say that in a natural way. In the case of you brush your teeth, tú cepillas tus dientes would be the literal translation. We say te cepillas los dientes. So we are using the reflexive pronoun te, indicating that the subject tú is performing the action on itself. In the case of ella se baña or él se baña, he or she bathes. Él o ella se baña. Se indicates that he or she is bathing themselves. Nosotros nos divertimos. We have fun. Nos divertimos. Nos indicates that we are having fun collectively. And in the case of they call each other, ellos se llaman. Se indicates a reciprocal action here. They are calling each other between themselves. So reflexive pronouns are essential in Spanish to convey actions performed by the subject on itself or reciprocal actions between multiple subjects. So they agree with the subject in both person and number. They have to agree. Now, last but not least, make sure and be careful because a reflexive verb in Spanish is not necessarily a reflexive verb in English. Be careful with this because of the conjugation forms, the translation, everything. While many verbs that are reflexive in Spanish can be translated to English with a reflexive pronoun, it's not a one-to-one correspondence. In some cases, the reflexive nature of a verb in Spanish doesn't require a reflexive pronoun in English, and vice versa. So let's take the Spanish reflexive verb levantarse, which in Spanish is reflexive, to get up. I don't say I'm going to get up myself in English. I just say I get up at 7 a.m. I get up at 7 a.m., 7 in the morning. That would be like the sentence in English. Me levanto a las 7 de la mañana. In this case, me indicates that the subject, I, yo, is performing the action on itself. In this case, on myself. Me levanto. In English, we don't say I get myself up. We don't say that, but we simply say I get up. So make sure you're going to learn practicing. So I have here a list with 20 of the most common reflexive verbs in Spanish. These are verbs that we use with the reflexive pronouns that we just learned. And as you can see, or as you will see, not necessarily these verbs are reflexive verbs in English. Let's say lavarse, to wash oneself. Check how this se This would be like the infinitive form of each one of the verbs. But in this case, the part se makes the verb reflexive, because I can say lavar not as a reflexive verb, because I can say yo lavo la ventana. Here, that is not a reflexive verb. I'm just saying I wash the window. See? But when I use the verb, the infinitive form of this reflexive verb, I have to put the particle se at the end in the infinitive form. And that way, I realize that I'm talking about a reflexive verb in Spanish. Lavarse, to wash oneself. Lavarse. I wash myself. Me lavo. And as you can see, I use the reflexive pronoun. Me, or myself. Vestirse, same thing. To dress oneself. In fact, in English, we say to get dressed. I'm going to get dressed. That's it. Not necessarily I'm going to get dressed myself. That would be kind of weird. I just say I'm going to get dressed, and that's it. Ducharse, in this case, to take a shower. To take a shower, or to shower. Let's say to take a shower. Take a shower. Tomar una ducha. I can say voy a tomar una ducha in Spanish. That's not reflexive, I'm sorry. But if I say me voy a duchar, that is a reflexive verb. You see? Peinarse, same thing. To comb one's hair. I'm combing myself, right? Me peino. But once again, oops, sorry for this. Once again, I can say yo peino a mi hija. I comb my daughter's hair. Oops, sorry. It's the same. The verb here is not a reflexive verb. But when I say peinarme, it is a reflexive verb. Me peino. Yo me peino. Tú te peinas. To shave. Afeitarse. I don't say shave myself, right? Afeitarse. Maquillarse, to put on makeup. Yo me maquillo, tú te maquillas, él se maquilla. You see how I use the reflexive pronoun? Acostarse, going to bed. Me acuesto temprano, I go to bed early. It's not a reflexive verb in English, but in Spanish, it is. You see? And I get the reflexive pronoun there. It helps me to understand that. Levantarse, same thing, get up. Sentarse, to sit down. Despertarse, to wake up. Divertirse, to have fun. Relajarse, to relax. Cansarse, to get tired. Desvestirse, to get undressed, to undress. Enojarse, to get angry. Enamorarse, to fall in love. Preocuparse, to worry. Olvidarse, to forget. Reírse, to laugh. Sentirse, to feel. So as you can see, this is very important, and these are the most common reflexive verbs in Spanish, and we realize that because of this, and when we use the verb, we use the reflexive pronoun as I explained before. This is basically it when it comes to reflexive pronouns. It's fairly easy. It's just a matter of paying attention, practicing a lot. So that's your homework. Start practicing using these reflexive pronouns. Look for reflexive verbs in English, and I'm working on future videos in which I'm going to go with all of the conjugation forms for reflexive verbs using these reflexive pronouns and so on. So if you have questions, check the video as many times as you need. And if you still have questions, leave a comment. I'll reply as soon as possible. If you like the video, you know what to do. Please share with your friends, group, social media. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. Click the bell button in order to get notifications, because we're posting videos on a weekly basis. And that's also going to help us to grow as a channel. I really appreciate your support. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking the video. Keep on studying. Looking forward to bringing more videos like this, and see you next video. Nos vemos en el próximo video. Sigan estudiando, sigan aprendiendo. Chao.